Hi, welcome to Galactic Command Tarot. This is a psychic beacon. So if you're watching this, then you're a member of Galactic Command. Now you can choose to believe that or not. But as it is, you exist in one of two states or conditions, and that is either active or inactive. Now active means everything I say or do or pull from the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck will apply to you. Inactive means everything I say or do or pull from the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck will not apply to you. To go from inactive to active, all you have to do is say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command, and that is it. You're just taking accountability for yourself, for who you are. Now, this is the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck manifested by Archangel Michael in the presence of the Almighty God. So it talks. It's like the Holy Bible. It's literally, he was here, God was here, and he was creating it. So it talks. And well, let's just get started. Okay. We will shuffle the deck the way Archangel Michael taught Archangel Wendy, someone he commissioned to manifest the very first tarot deck for mankind so they could access the light in their heart. Shuffle it. Do you just feel like you need to stop? Cut it with your left hand this way and this way. And we deal from the top. This is your reading. Okay, let's see what we got here. 9 of Cups. Success in completing a moment. Completion of a cycle. Completion of a cycle. You should be happy about this. This is something you been wanting to hear. You've progressed. You have a more understanding of who you are and what's going on in your life and where you are situated in the divine scheme of things. This is success. Things are happening that are beyond your control, beyond your belief. That's it for right now. But this it's the first card out, so it's leveling up. It's a completion of a cycle. If you were to look at a clock, a digital clock is probably the best. Or if you see the recurring angel number 1010, that means completion of a cycle. It doesn't say what kind of cycle, it just means completion of a cycle. Could be a small one, could be a big one. There's nothing that it says you need 100 units of something to make a cycle. It could be 3, it could be 10, it could be 20. The cycle could last a year, but it's a completion of a cycle. The cycle can last 10 minutes. You might say, hey, wait, I get it. I get it. It's a completion of a cycle. It's like an epiphany, It's just that light that's gone off in your head, that you made that realization. I did it. That's what that means. That's what that means. That's what that means. The King of Cups. It's a love story. It's a completion of a cycle in a love story. Wow. I know what this means. This means you are on a love story again. There's something happening, something happening. You know, you can be with your twin flame. You can be with your soulmate. And then just something happens. And it's like that love story between you starts again. If you haven't found your twin flame, it's moving. That story is moving. It's like the cycle, like the ending of a chapter. Ending of chapter 1, going to chapter 2. And if you are with your twin flame, it is that final chapter, and then somebody just looks down and says, hey, wait, there's another chapter I'm going to. Because the story doesn't end. The story doesn't end. You are back on it. You know, if you watch a movie, you know, the guy starts, it's like the hero's journey. He starts out, and somewhere along the line, he has to eat. So he sits down in a restaurant and he eats, you know, or then he gets up and he does some more and he fights some bad guys or whatever. And then he stops and he has to sleep, you know. So in your story, this is the moment where you've been having that grand adventure. The grand adventure. And then, oops, you got to stop. I got to rest my feet. I got to get something to eat. And now the story is starting again. It's starting again. That's what this is. It's that adventure, that love, that feeling that you know it's happening. You know. It's that chill that you know, hey, this is happening. Ten of Wands. Be prepared. Be prepared. It's not like it's not like an emergency preparedness. You know, like if somebody, you know, has you know, like what they call a bug out bag. So you put in like water and food, you know, and rope and a flashlight, stuff. It's not like that. It's not, you know, it's not that kind of being prepared. It's a mental preparedness, like taking a test in school. You know, you have the knowledge in you, and when you see it, you'll recognize it. You know, like those multiple choice questions. What makes up water? And it gives you nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, or hydrogen and oxygen. You know, so you pick A, B, C, or D, or E, you know, whatever. And it's that kind of preparedness. Be prepared. Listen to what you know. You know, you don't have to store up on water or toilet paper or anything like that. It's just be prepared. And you'll know this. You absolutely know this. See, be prepared. That is the action. It's like it's like the completion of a cycle, you know, like the heart's, but it's a cycle in the way you think. And the way you think, you know, this is your emotions. But this is how you think about doing things. So be prepared. And it will come easily. The answer, it'll come easily. Three of Cups, because there is a celebration coming. There's an event. There's something happening where you are going to be so happy. You're going to be with people. It's a loving good time, but it's kind of like good friendship. Really good friendship. It's a comparison is like a wedding or a festival or something like that. It's like a family reunion. It's like that, It's happiness. It's happiness. This is all about your leveling up and King of Pentacles. Because it's destined to be so in your life. There is an authority beyond your understanding that's making this happen. You might want to call it the Almighty God. You might want to call it Archangel Michael. You might even want to call it maybe a general in the Galactic Command. It could be anything. Anyone. It's a powerful, authoritative person. It doesn't mean male or female, but this is happening for you. There is a definite purpose and a function to what's going on. But remember, happiness, joy, cheerfulness, something good happening. Because remember, it's a love story. Someone's making the love story happen. Bottom of the deck. Go forth and be happy. Exactly what it means. Go forth and be happy. It's a very simple message for all this is coming on. All this is happening. Go forth and be happy. Whatever this change was, whatever this end of a cycle, it's creating something that will fill you with joy. Because it's a love story. You are on the grand adventure again. You have gotten up from your seat and now you are walking, running, jogging, getting in a car. You are on the grand adventure. There you go. That's your reading. It applies today, tomorrow, or 1,000,000 years from now. Okay? So as the angels say, good luck, and I will talk to you later.